To give the American people as far as the coronavirus, because he has it. And this is what he had to say. According to TMZ, Trump says, live with COVID like the flu. Facebook and Twitter response. Now, yeah, Facebook has now taken the press post in which he falsely claimed COVID-19 is less deadly than a flu. Twitter didn't go to those great lengths. Instead, it slapped a warning on 45's tweet saying it violated his rules about spreading false information. Now, let's look at this, people. Donald Trump tweeted this out. This tweet violated the Twitter rules about spreading misleading and potentially harmful information related to COVID-19. However, Twitter has determined that it may be in the public's interest for the tweet to remain accessible. Wow. Can you believe that? Now, and I quote, Trump tweeted, flu season is coming up. Maybe people every year, sometimes over 100,000, and despite the vaccine, die from the flu. Are we going to close down our country? No. We have to learn to live with it, just like we are learning to live with COVID. In most populations for less lethal. Now, Trump's takeaway from COVID, hey, the flu kills people and we learn to live with it. Now, it's unbelievable, but maybe not. Trump grossly exaggerated the number of flu-related deaths. He says annually it's 100,000, but it's way less than that. Yeah, and the most fundamental point, do people with the flu go to Walter Reed and have more than a dozen doctors try to keep them alive by pumping them with experimental drugs and oxygen? Now, if it's just a flu, why did Trump gasp for air after climbing a single flight of stairs when he returned to the White House? So it's clear Trump is actually doubling down with his head in the sand approach to COVID. What's worse, he's needlessly exposing White House staff to the virus. The idea that he took his mask off the second he arrived is just beyond any sense of compassion or basic human responsibility. Take a look at this picture. How many people are not wearing masks? Wow. Wow. Get a close up at that. Yeah, look at that. Nobody is just about wearing masks, bro. Wow. Okay. In case you didn't hear, the White House is not doing any contact tracing for the Amy Coney Barrett event at which nearly a dozen people ended up with COVID. So we can clearly see that certain people get privileges in this world, passes. When you guys are telling us to wear masks, if we don't wear them, we get fined. Wear a mask, this is cutting back on COVID, but we look at our commander-in-chief, he don't like to wear masks, and we look at the White House affiliates, they're not wearing masks. So what type of example are they leading? I'm just saying. Like this video, leave your comments, and subscribe.